What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, we are going to give Randy Moss and we're going to give Tom Brady more time. When we look back at Randy Moss's career, we could say that maybe he didn't have the best quarterback, but when he was with the New England Patriots for 3.5 years, we could say that he was playing with that guy. He was playing with the man. He was playing with what some people consider to be the GOAT, the greatest quarterback of all time, and Tom Brady. And other people will tell you that Tom Brady, if he had the same amount of time that Joe Montana had with Jerry Rice, then you know what? There will be no doubt about it that Tom Brady would be the #1 quarterback all time without no debate, without any question or hesitation. So today, we're going to give them more time, man. By the power of the comic section, the power of my brain, and the power of video games, we're going to give Randy Moss and Tom Brady a little bit more time together.
In the moment, it's true. Yeah.
When people talk about Brady versus Montana, one of the main comments people make is, what if Brady had Moss for as long as Montana had Rice? Most people who say that act as if Montana played with Rice his whole time with the 49ers, which is not true. In fact, just like with Brady, Montana won multiple rings without a great weapon on the outside. So the people who back Montana, they always make one argument, that is, well, Brady had Moss and couldn't win. But Montana had Rice and did win. Matter of fact, he won 2 Super Bowls with Rice and 2 Super Bowls without Rice. Some people feel that it wouldn't matter if Brady had more time with Randy Moss, the big boss. But for today, that doesn't matter. So for today, we're going to give Tom Brady and the big boss, Randy Moss, the same amount of time as Joe Montana had with Jerry Rice. That would be a grand total of 6 years. Now, don't be confused. If you look at Joe Montana's stats from right now, you will see that he played for the 49ers from 1979 to 1992. Now, it is important to remember that after the 1990 NFC Championship game versus the New York Football Giants, that Joe Montana went down with a severe back injury. So in 1991, he was sidelined with that injury. And in 1992, he was technically Steve Young's backup, as Steve Young basically took all the snaps, played in all the games, and Joe Montana only played in one game. That was at the end of the year when the writing was on the wall that he will be shipped out next year. Now, we could easily make a case that, hey, we should give Joe Montana and Rice maybe 2 extra years with each other, but we're not going to do that. What's done with them is done with them. What we will do to change history, we're going to take Randy Moss, the big boss, off of those sorry Oakland Raiders from the 05-06 season, and we're going to put that Randy Moss, the Randy Moss right after he left the Minnesota Vikings, we're going to put that Randy Moss with the New England Patriots, but we're not done there. You also have to remember that when Mr. Dimple Chin himself, Tom Brady, got Randy Moss, the best deep threat receiver that we have ever seen in NFL history, when he got him for the first time, they went 16-0. Tom Brady set a career high with 50 touchdown passes, which at the time was an NFL record, and of course Randy Moss broke the record held by Jerry Rice for most touchdown passes with 23 in an NFL season. But we have to remember that after that year, Tom Brady in week #1 goes down with a torn ACL, and Matt Castle comes in, and Matt Castle and the big boss Randy Moss and that Patriots team, they get 11 wins. They go 11-5 with Matt Castle, but they end up losing the division to the Miami Dolphins when they had the Wildcat going and all that good stuff, and they end up missing out on the playoffs. But with the power of video games, we are going to change that. That's right. We are going to have Tom Brady healthy for that season right after they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl after going 16-0 in the regular season. Now, just so everybody knows and we can all be on the same page, the year that Randy Moss got traded from the Patriots to the Vikings and then from the Vikings to the Tennessee Titans, that year will still remain the same. The 3 extra years that we are going to give Tom Brady and Randy Moss are again, the 2 years that he was playing in Oakland and that 1 year that Tom Brady unfortunately went down with his torn ACL. But without further ado, let go.
In the moment, it's true. Yeah.
So now it is time to have some fun as we simulate this thing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take Randy Moss. We're just going to take him off. Now in real life, I believe the Patriots traded a 4th round pick to get Moss. Not here. We make him a free agent. Sorry, Raider fans. We just take him off the team. Put him on the Patriots. He is 99 overall. Technically, he is a higher overall than Tom Brady. Now the first go around, we go 9-7. That's not good. And the main reason why that's not good is because the real-life Patriots ended up going 10-6 that year without Randy Moss. With Randy Moss, they go 9-7, but a lot of that had to do with the fact that Tom Brady was out with a severe concussion for the whole season. So we simulated again, and this time the Patriots go 12-4, which gives them a 2-win increase from their real-life record of 10-6. Unfortunately, they do not make it to the Super Bowl as the Eagles face the New York Jets, and the Eagles get that win. Now, when we simulate it in Madden 2007, the Patriots go 14-2. That is a 2-game win increase from their real-life record of 12-4. Unfortunately, the Eagles, believe it or not, they win back-to-back Super Bowls, according to this Madden simulation, as the Eagles get the 14-point victory, 35-21 over the New England Patriots. But like I said, we are going to do this twice. It's crazy the fact that Jeff Garcia came in relief for Donovan McNabb, as you see right there in the top right of the corner, to help the Eagles get the win. So Brian Dawkins, what up, family? He has 2 Super Bowl rings according to this simulation. Now, let's move on to simulating it again, and this time we're going to go through the whole regular season, and this time the Patriots, they end up going 12-4, which was their real life record back in the 2006 NFL season. But unfortunately for the Patriots, yet again, they do not make it to the Super Bowl, as this time it is the Indianapolis Colts with a 9-7 regular season record taking on the 13-3 Seattle Seahawks, and you can see that the Colts ended up beating the Patriots in the AFC Championship game 27-19. So far the Patriots have made it to 1 Super Bowl, but they did not win that Super Bowl with the big boss Randy Moss. And when we look at the real life history with the big boss Randy Moss, that would give them now 2 Super Bowl appearances with Randy Moss and Tom Brady joined at the hip. So let's move on to now Madden NFL 09. Now, this was the year that Tom Brady went down with the knee injury versus the Kansas City Chiefs in week 1. So we fixed all that. Tom Brady is healthy. Tom Brady is ready to go. And now it is time for us to simulate the playoffs, because, of course, the Patriots got there. I mean, come on now. You know the Patriots are going to be in the playoffs. So after we simulate the first time around, we get a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks, who are 11-5, and the New England Patriots, who are 14-2. And, of course, this year they actually went 11-5, so they end up winning more games with Tom Brady than without him, and they also get a Super Bowl trophy. Another one. Congratulations, Patriots fan. Y'all get another Super Bowl trophy, this time taking down the Seattle Seahawks 23-11. So not only as we rewrite history with Randy Moss on the team, if you give them that year that Tom Brady got hurt with his knee injury, they would actually win the Super Bowl after losing the Super Bowl the previous year to the New York Football Giants after going 16-0. Now, like we did in all the other simulations, we got to do it twice. This time around, though, the Eagles end up making it back to the Super Bowl, this time versus the Colts again, and you will see who the Patriots they ended up losing to, the Indianapolis Colts, in the AFC Championship game. And this time, Donovan McNabb stays healthy the whole Super Bowl, and he ends up getting another one for Brian Dawkins and, of course, the Philadelphia faithful. Actually, we lost to the Colts. I mean, not the Colts, but the Chargers. Excuse me. I thought it was the Colts again, but no, it was the Chargers in the divisional round, and that gave us a matchup of the Colts and the Chargers, which should have happened the year that the Colts went to the Super Bowl, because remember, Tom Brady threw that pick in the 4th quarter, but the guy on the Chargers fumbled it in real life. But hey, that's neither here nor there. We're not rewriting everything, but that's gonna do it. Tom Brady and Randy Moss, they do get their ring, and if we allow history to play out the way that it did, Randy Moss ends up getting traded. They end up getting Elderman. You got Gronkowski, you get Hernandez. Maybe they lose another Super Bowl to Eli Manning, but then they go back and beat the Seattle Seahawks again with Marshawn Lynch not getting the ball at the 1-yard line, and that would have gave Tom Brady 5 Super Bowls. So just maybe, if the Patriots can get Randy Moss and give Tom Brady the same time with Randy Moss as Joe Montana had with Jerry Rice, just maybe Tom Brady and the New England Patriots have 5 Super Bowls. But hey, this is fantasy. Let's get back to the real world. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoy bringing it to you. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace. Hot sauce.